When is quantity better than quality? Funeral kazoos. The fuck is a funeral kazoo? I am glad you asked, and what a good question that is. What is it? Well, just as the name states, it is a kazoo you use specifically during funerals. Are you tired of looking at all the people despairing over the loss of a good friend, family, and loved member of the community? Is that widow annoying you with her tears over her husband's cold, dead body? Wanna make little Tommy stop bowling his eyes out because his last words to his dad were "I hate you, you don't understand me," and that's a regret he will carry for the rest of his life? Well, funeral kazoo is your best bet to lighten the mood and turn all those frowns into smiles. Just one single blow and you will get the party started, because I am sure good old Wutchisnam would want you to remember him with a warm smile. Puts the fun in funeral. If you rearrange the letters in funeral, you get real fun. Dollars. It'll take 1 million even if they are in barely acceptable condition underscore. Alright, 1 million Zimbabwean dollars, just for you. r/them/and-key-spa. Better than most comments there. Granted, and you die from cancer. Really? Come on now. Yeah, most people aren't really good at monkey's paw. Hair ties and bobby pins because you lose them anyway. I can't agree more. In my household, there's also the possibility that our cat has stolen them. I'd rather have extra over needing to wrestle the cat for something I paid way too much for. Zerg rush. Speed is a quality. And a quantity. Bees. When Oprah Winfrey gave away a bunch of bees on her show, it didn't matter if they were top quality or not. A bee is a bee. Did I miss this episode? Beesbeesbees.com. The fact that someone bought this domain just to host the meme really makes it funnier. When you eat rice. One good rice grain won't satisfy hunger, but a cup of mediocre rice will. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want to eat like 10,000 of something. Mitch Hedberg. Spending time with your kids. Your kids don't care that you took them to France for 2 weeks, if you're not around the rest of the year. It's much more important to be present, and to be a part of their daily routines. Edit for clarification. When I say spending time, I mean interacting with them. Not just occupying the same room and being inattentive. Also, yes, I get it, if they spend all day beating you, then it's not great. I'd like to think I didn't have to be explicit about that. Edible food. For some people at least. I think you mean edible. But I agree. I'd rather go to a buffet and be full than a fancy restaurant that leaves me broke and hungry. Yup. Used to drink high-dollar liquors and craft brews stuff like that. Now I just drink shitty cheap vodka and occasionally natty/PBR and never go out. Trying to leave it all behind. Easier said than done though. Edit, thanks for the kind words and encouragement. Each time I relapse and go on a bender, getting sober gets harder and the withdrawals are worse. Uneasy face, even after having seizures I'm still drawn to it. It's Fionite. Quitting is extremely difficult. I was a serious alcoholic for probably about 6 to 7 years, where I was drinking a half, 3/4 of a fifth of whiskey on top of 6 to 10 heavy beers every single night. I finally quit and it was insanely hard, and I made it 2 years. Now I'm back at it again. I completely cut out hard liquor, but I still drink an absolute shitload of beer. It's not even 2 p.m. here yet and I've already drank 4 Tallboy IPAs, 7.25% ABV. It sucks, and alcoholism is expensive as fuck, even when you're trying to be cheap. You can do this. I hope you can find the support you need to make a change. Good luck. Guitar picks. It doesn't matter if you have a crappy hand-me-down one or a fancy collector's one, you're going to lose it one way or another. Points in any match. Doesn't matter how you scored, a point's a point. Hydrogen, when creating a new universe. Honestly, you need so much hydrogen. If you have enough, the quality emerges from quantity anyway. All the heavy metals and galaxies and nebulas and life and sentience, all that shit. GPA. Unless your school does weighted, you only need a S to get a good one. Everyone in my graduating class with 4.0 S took 4 years of home EC and gym class to blow off their time in school. Yup, I took a bunch of super hard classes, did loads of work, and ended up with 3.6, my friend took a bunch of easier classes, and got 4.0 without any massive effort. In my country you have to take the harder classes to get into any respectable university. So you couldn't just take 25 gym classes. I'd rather have a buttload of crumpled $100 bills than one shiny new one. How many crumpled $100s can you fit up your ass? It's actually the way they get crumpled. Qualified votes in an election. Quality is 100% irrelevant. *edit, changed votes to qualified votes for clarity. In America, you could consider a rural vote to be higher quality than an urban vote because of its weight in the Electoral College. Water when you're fighting a fire. Can't put out a burning building with a bottle of Fiji water. A few years back, my mom ordered an Amazon Alexa from eBay. Rather than ordering it from Amazon like anyone else would have, she decided to be stubborn and order again when 2 weeks passed and no delivery. 2 weeks became a month, and at this point my mother had ordered about a dozen of these Alexas in juice of one showing you finally. This was in early March 2016. She eventually forgot about it. Then August 2017 happened. I walked downstairs in the morning to see her complaining about getting 17 knock-off Chinese Alexas that talk in a very unsettling voice. She tries to return them but has no success there, so finally giving in to defeat, she gives them to me since no one else would want them. They really can't do much on their own, but once I discovered that they will repeat any phrase you tell them to, I would put them all within close vicinity, and this is where the fun began. I would say Alexa, and then out them on full volume. After about 30 seconds the only audible noise within my household was a domino effect of knockoff Alexas reciting the command which triggered their surrounding comrades. I can also Bluetooth connect them to all play songs from my phone. They are not consistent with their timing so the songs come out as the ungodforsaken sounds of Satan being butt fork dry in a wind tunnel. I love my dysfunctional Alexas. All 17 of them.